What's up, friends? Welcome back to my channel. Happy, what is this? Wellness Wednesday, where we are taking a look back on my wellness planner from last week and getting it set up for the upcoming week, or as of the time of posting this, since I'm posting on Wednesdays, you are seeing it midweek, but we're setting up this current week. Man, that's confusing. One thing I want to say before we get started is I've really been struggling with filming videos here in the hot Texas heat, 100 degrees every day at this point. And so I have a little fan on my desk just to keep air blowing on my face, because I've noticed in the last couple videos that I've filmed, I start to not black out literally, but I lose my train of thought and I can't think clearly when I'm overheating. And so I have a little fan on my desk. I can't run the air conditioner because it is way, way too loud. And hopefully the fan is not a trouble. Please let me know. Can you hear the fan? Is it troublesome to you? Let me know. And if it is, if enough people complain about it, then I might just have to grin and bear it and just be filming in the heat. So please let me know how the audio is today. I also do not want to run my videos through an editing tool just to remove background noise. It's just too much work. So let me know what you think. Maybe you didn't even notice. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. This is the Laurel Denise Mini Horizontal Planner, which I am using for wellness. And when I talk about wellness, I am referring to mind, body, and spirit, the things that nourish my mind, body, and spirit. I am hoping to lose, I am trying to lose weight as well. So there is, a physical element to it, that body part. But I also know that wellness is so beyond weight. There are people that are skinny fat, and I don't want to just lose weight and be unhealthy in my mind and in my spirit. So I'm trying to find balance and wholeness in my life, and that is what this planner is for. So if you are new, hello, welcome. I started this series at the beginning of June, and if I haven't created a playlist yet, somebody tell me, and I need to do it. All of my wellness videos in this planner are here in a playlist on my account. Okay, so let's get into July. Oh my gosh, you guys. If you're not following me on Instagram, please do, because I share over there. I shared the setup of the month of July, and then 15 minutes later, I spilled coffee all over it. And 15 minutes after that, I made a reel about how beautiful this was and then what it looked like after coffee. And so what we are seeing is the life after coffee over here. We're going to do some fixes of this, talk about another option for fixing it, and obviously talk about the week, all those things. Let's start with how last week went. It was the first week in July, and my brother came to visit. Very last minute. Oh no, my fan just died. Okay, we're just gonna get through it, try to move as quickly as possible. Yeah, I guess I didn't charge it. Okay, well, can you tell a sound difference? Before was with the fan and now is without. Y'all let me know. So my brother came to visit in the first week of July for the 4th of July. And whenever family comes to visit, everything's out the window. I tend to eat bad. I don't go to the gym. And that kind of happened. And it was really unfortunate because the previous week was my birthday week. And here's the thing, when we talk about wellness in my life and we talk about the body wellness part, is I'm not doing any sort of eating plan. I am just trying to go to the gym 3 days a week and to move my body more. I'm keeping this very light and easy, not very strict, because I'm focused more on just showing up and being mindful of these things. The problem with that is when we have 2 weeks in a row with my birthday and the 4th of July, where I have an excuse to break my system, to break my routine. And I don't want to do that. And so at some point, as we get further along, as I get further along in my wellness journey, I can't keep using, well, because I'm not eating Weight Watchers, it's not like I'm cheating, or it's not, you know, oh, like, because I feel like like I've got like excuses for why I didn't do things the way that I want to be doing things. And I said this last week that eating a piece of cake, you know, once is not going to make you gain 5 pounds. But the system of eating cake every day for a prolonged period of time is going to make you gain weight. And the problem with having my birthday followed by the holiday is that it was several days then over the course of 2 weeks where I'm not keeping up with my systems. And that is that compound interest of like over time, breaking my system, breaking my habits. It can be dangerous for me. I'll just say, I still feel good. I'm feeling fine. I have not like gained a ton of weight or anything, but I just need to be careful that because I'm not working with a trainer or I'm not eating in a way where I'm tracking things, it can be easy to get thwarted more frequently, I guess is my point. And that certainly happened over the week while my brother was visiting. I went to the gym twice last week, that first week in July. I went Monday, Tuesday. My brother arrived Wednesday and was here until Sunday morning. And I was starting to feel kind of sick. And then sure enough, I did start my period on Monday, July 8th. And so I think the bloating and the feelings of kind of illness and just general malaise and like dragging and cramps and stuff like that was leading up to me starting my period. And that, of course, made me want chocolate. So when we look at my habits for this first week where my brother was here and then I'm seriously PMSing, I was good with my, let me start over. Each day I log my mind, body, and spirit. And at the beginning of the week, I was able to stick with my mind and my spirit. And then once we got to the 4th of July and the 5th of July, I did not do any reading. I was prayerful like all day, but I did not do any reading. So I got a little frown face there. So around the holiday, that was hard. If it was hard for you as well, it happens. Dust your shoulder off, wipe off the guilt and shame and just keep moving. Every day is a new day to start over. And so I'm not going to get kind of hung up here, but I do want to be mindful. Like I definitely slowed down when I had family in town and I slowed down during a holiday. And in the long run, like I think that's okay, but I am trying to get into this rhythm and this habit and this system, and having these jumps or breaks or skips with my birthday and with the holiday is kind of disrupting that. And so I really need to get back into this pattern. The other thing that was a challenge this first week in July, and this is unique to me, but Esther did not have daycare. And she typically is in daycare in the mornings, and that is part of my routine, my system, my habit is I drop her off at daycare and then I go straight to the gym. And that first week of July, I didn't have that like habitual thing, drop Esther off, go to the gym. And so it threw off my week. Now in July, the rest of July, I do have that rhythm. I'm dropping her off at daycare and I'm going to the gym. But in August, I have no morning daycare for her. And so I'm going to need to relearn in August how to find that rhythm of, asking my mom for help or something so that I can continue with the idea of like drop Esther off maybe with my mom and go to the gym. Again, I'm working on rituals and habits so that I don't even have to think about it anymore. I just go to the gym. And that is something that has been really challenging for me over the last several years is I need things to be habitual. It's very easy for me to put my left shoe on before my right shoe. I do it habitually. I just do it. I don't even think about it. It takes zero mental power, zero energy. I want going to the gym. I want eating certain things to just like happen. And you know, I'm getting to a bit of a rocky start, but I'm hopeful, and I need to make sure that I'm consistent even when people come to visit and even when there's a holiday, so that this comes to a natural progression, a natural rhythm. Okay, so that's how I did during this first week in July with body, mind, and spirit. I went to the gym twice. I walked on the treadmill, and I increased from 20 minutes plus the 2-minute cool down to 24 minutes and the 2-minute cool down. So walking for 26 minutes. And at some point, I think this was, oh, you know what? Did I not? I thought I went to the gym on Wednesday. I'm gonna have to go back and check. My left knee started doing a weird thing. Like it felt like it needed to pop, and it was incredibly uncomfortable. It didn't hurt, but it was uncomfortable. And so I definitely had to take it easy. And then, yeah, I just kind of lost it the rest of the week. So that is how that went. I did log the temperatures, and as you can see, it's blooming hot. So if I'm gonna move and be active, it really at this point needs to be in the gym, unless I'm getting up at like 5 o'clock in the morning when it's 80 degrees and then, you know, walking around my neighborhood. So when it comes to food last week, I didn't track on Sunday, not sure why. I think I just didn't. I'm not trying to hide anything here. I think I just didn't open my planner that day. Pretty consistently was eating breakfast with Esther, which starts my eating at 8:30. I've been eating, if I am not making scrambled eggs for Esther or like oatmeal or something, I'm grabbing a breakfast sandwich, like a frozen breakfast sandwich. The Jimmy Dean ones are tasty. They're like 350 calories. And I'll go back and forth between a drip coffee with a sugar-free creamer, or I will do 3 shots of espresso with about a half of a little jug of Premier protein. And that is much more satiating even than the breakfast sandwich. But when you combine them together, it's really nice. And random foods this week, I'm on a popcorn kick, and let's see, I went out to eat on Wednesday with a girlfriend, and I had sushi, lots of watermelon and cherries this week. Let's see, Friday we had family breakfast. I made pancakes. I mean, here's the thing. I like eating. I like food. I like variety. So when you see all the different things that I'm eating, I'm not actually eating a lot. My family has always kind of teased me about my self-control and that I have good self-control. I just like to eat a variety. I'm more of like a tapas type person. Like, give me a lot of variety, but like just a small bite. I want a little bite of everything. So I had sushi, watermelon, Cheerios, tacos. Let's see, I had a little bit of steak and little baby potatoes, some chips and guac, but it's like little bites of everything. And that's what's going to get annoying if I do ever go back to Weight Watchers or like tracking my food in more detail, is like here I put naan and hummus and spinach dip, but that was like, I don't know, little bites here and there. So it's hard for me to quantify the food that I'm eating at this point. So I'm just writing down what I ate, and definitely all over the place. I would say my least healthy eating day was on my brother's last day with us. We got a Costco pizza, so good, and tuxedo cake from Costco. Have you guys had that? The chocolate tuxedo cake. It's very good. And I had some chocolate cake that day. Delicious, and enjoyed the time with my family. As a send off for my brother, it was great, but that is definitely not something I should be eating every day. And I don't, so it's fine. As far as tracking goes, let's see. I'm trying to get 5,000 steps every day. I did that easy the days I went to the gym. This day, the 4th of July, I think I was just active that day, but oh no, did I go to the gym? I think I did go to the gym this day, guys. I think I went on the 4th of July. No, that can't be. Did I? One of these days, I'm pretty sure I went. It was Wednesday or Thursday, because this step count looks like the gym. And I vaguely remember my mom saying, oh, I didn't know the gym was open on a holiday, which means she must have had Esther. I think I might have gone 3 days last week, and that's a gym day. I'll have to go back and check later. Anyways, the days I didn't go to the gym, I didn't get there. I didn't get to 5,000. So that's not a good look. But again, we are not like guilting and shaming and getting down on ourselves. It's just start new the next day and do better. So here you can see the coffee stuff, the coffee moment, spread all over. Here you can see it. Thankfully, it's this kind of brown color, and so it matches like the sea and sand. So it's not too bad. Here you can see what we're going to set up today. It's a little wrinkly, and yeah, it is discolored, but we're going to go with it. A couple things I wanted to let you guys know about. I was talking to Nicole from Proud Sticker Designs, and I had asked her if she would come up with some cross stickers in clear sticker paper, really small mini icons of crosses. This book and this treadmill is from Proud Sticker Design. And I was like, if she could just make little crosses, I could put that for Spirit. And she said yes. So as of the filming of this video, she has designed it. I don't know if it's been listed yet, but Proud Sticker Designs will have little mini crosses. So all of my icons will be able to go here. And she saw my coffee spill, and I was telling her about how, you know, it made a mess of this, but I'm having an issue with this habit tracker page anyways, because I can't keep stealing it from the end of my weeklies and gluing it here. It'd be awesome if I just had a similar looking sticker or something that I could stick down here so that I have my habit trackers viewable on this overview page. Viewable when I'm looking at my weeklies. And she designed one. So that is not in her shop yet, but it will be. And I will go ahead and buy one and show you guys what it looks like. And that is one way to fix this, is I can pull this up and just lay the sticker down. I'm not going to do that this month though, because so many of you were like, just leave it, Elizabeth. Like, it's a memory. You'll look back on it fondly. I am going to do one change for this, and that's change out these stickers so it's a little bit more clear, but I am going to leave this just as is. But I wanted to let you guys know that Proud Sticker Designs will be doing crosses and adding those to her shop, and then she will be doing a habit tracker sticker, a big sticker that we can place in our mini horizontal planners. And it will be sized to fit in a Skinny Classic Happy Planner as well. It's going to be that width. So if you are looking to have this kind of layout for habit tracking, she's going to have that in her shop. Okay, so enough talking. Let's get to setup. But the first thing I want to do is actually fix this, these boxes. And I'm going to do that by throwing down some undo on all of these. And actually, I'm kind of afraid that I'm going to forget what each one was. So we're just going to write this down here. So we had steps, read. I think I said didn't order out. Didn't order out or eat out. Maybe I'll change what that is. Movement, spiritual discipline, and community. Those are my categories. So now I'm just going to, I could leave the steps one. Let's take off the read and the didn't order food out. Let's take out the movement, the spiritual discipline, and community. Thankfully, this damage wasn't too bad. Could have been worse. And it could have been a totally different colorway. Oh wait, we're not removing that one. Look how easy that is. undo is just magical. So we're just taking these off, and this will just give it a little facelift for the rest of the month. Laurel, Denise saw the damage, and she's like, oh girl. And I was like, it's okay. We will rebuild. I think it's important for people who show their planners on social media. You know what? I'm going to take out the steps one as well, because I'm just going to switch to black boxes. Might be a little bold, but it'll match the quote sticker just fine. People who show, you know, planners on social media and stuff, I think it's important to, ooh, wait, did I already look for summer boxes? We're going to go for something a little different maybe. And we could use these blue ones. Ooh, there's these sandy ones. Okay, let me get to my point. People who show planners, their planners on social media, I think should really show how to fix mistakes. You know, if something spills all over your planner, like that's the every person, like everybody experiences that. And how you fix it, you know, sharing how you fix it is very relatable. And so, you know, I want you guys to, you know, see how I fix stuff, because I know y'all are going to spill stuff on your planner too. So I didn't want to just, you know, replace the planner or pull out the pages or whatever. I wanted to actually, you know, fix it and show you how to fix it. So my fix is let it be coffee stained and just change out your box stickers, because what looks the most traumatic in my opinion is the font, the bleeding of the font of my handwriting. So by changing out the boxes, it's, you know, it cleans it up just a little bit. Here, it's so funny to see the spillage kind of, or where like the negative space where the sticker was covering the paper. Kind of funny to see that. These colors aren't a perfect match, but that is quite all right. I just had put that other sticker book away. I think this was the Summer Collections sticker book from Amber Plans Her Day. Now that was cut different, so it looks a little wonky, but that's okay. Throw this guy down. And already it just looks a little less like traumatic. I think I still have some undo there. And I'm gonna take, I don't know what pen I was using. Should we use this guy? No, let's take, should we take a Papermate Flare? Sure. So this was Finish. And then this was Steps. And then Read. Didn't order out. How do I want to say it that way? I could just put eating in. How about no takeout? I'll just put Uber Eats. Then we had movement. And spiritual discipline. last one was community. These stickers do not want to stay down. I wonder if that's from the undo. All right, so it kind of gave it a little bit of a facelift. Let's do some quick setup of this guy, our weekly, and then we will call it a video. So I'm really liking the weather. So we're going to go ahead and mark that off. Wow, that did not want to write. I wonder if the coffee / Premier Protein is doing something to my pages. That was kind of weird. Then, oh, the other thing we want to do, or I want to do, is update the walking tracker at the back of the planner. So we will do that in just a second. But I need my stickers. I cannot wait to get those cross stickers. That's going to be fun. Let's see. I'll just grab these dot pens and I'm gonna throw those down. Ooh, that one's bright. Kind of on autopilot with this design, so we're not really breaking new ground here. Hope y'all are cool with that. But when you find a tracking system that works for you, there's no reason to break the mold. So we've got our dots, and then icons wise, we're gonna go with the treadmills. Oh, you guys, we have to talk about it. I was not good with my metformin the first week of July. I think I said last week, like, I have to do better. You guys, like, help me do better. So I need to, this is what we're going to do. We're going to take these guys out. These three. You know what I could do is, these are punched for a happy planner, okay? This is a twin loop. If I were to punch this again in between each mushroom punch, it will fit into a twin loop. So they're just more frequently. See that? So like here, see, I just need a punch right here. I do have a twin loop like coil punch that I can use. So maybe in the future I wouldn't use the discbound punch here, but just curious. Well, I guess I can just put these. That's what's great about the Laurel Denise planner. Let's see if these fit. Yeah, I can just, the ones that I want to use regularly, I could just put in here in that pocket. I'm going to do that. So I want to add, do I add these when I take my meds, or I'm going to add them as a reminder to take my meds, and maybe I will have to just cross them out if I don't do it. How about that? So I'm going to put one of these down on each day. And my goodness, let's hope I do it. If I don't do it, how am I going to cross these out? Because these are that clear sticker paper, I probably have to use an oil-based pen. Not sure yet. Let me think about this. This week we'll put these down on every day, and then we'll check in next week and see, did seeing the image of the Take Your Metformin serve as a reminder, or is it confusing things and it's making me think that I took it that day and I didn't? We'll see. I don't know. Treadmill, we're not going to populate yet because do I want to populate the treadmill when I do it? Yeah, I think so. And then the walking guy is going to be for when I go to the gym. So that's all that we are going to do here. Oh, we need the book. Although I put the book down for every day and I didn't read every day. I have more book stickers than I do have treadmill stickers. So I feel okay with using the books. I'm going to lay, yeah, I think I accidentally, at some point, I ordered 2 sheets of these. And I'm like, girl, you don't read that much. But now it's kind of helpful. So I'm going to pull this guy out. And I am going to populate this on every day. Because I really do want to read every day. That is important to me. I have been doing much more like nonfiction reading, and it's been really nice, but I kind of miss the fiction reading. So I might need to get back into that. So if I do, then that means that I will, maybe on this book line for Mind, it will be like whatever I'm reading for, like any kind of reading, fiction reading. And then down where I end up putting the cross at the bottom under spiritual, it will be what my daily devotional reading was. So I would separate my reading, my pleasure reading from my devotional reading, if that makes sense. I gotta say though, like it's been really weird thinking about going back to my regular reading, like my fiction reading, like it's all like crime and murder and stuff. And that to me is like pleasure reading. And I've had a couple checks of the spirit where I'm thinking, how is this like fruitful? How is this like bringing about wholeness in my life, reading about a serial killer? I mean, it's entertainment, but like, should it be entertainment? I've felt kind of convicted about it, but I'm also not super legalistic about that kind of stuff either. And I just enjoy it. But I have had moments where I'm like, why do I enjoy it? Should I enjoy it? Okay, so in June, I was using these trackers. And then at the beginning of July, I used the watch. Do I want to use the watch or the... I think I want to use these guys. I want to use the ring guys. So let's go ahead and do it. And I'm going to pull one of these out to keep in the front of my planner. I'm just going to change things up. Like some days do this, or some weeks do this. Some weeks do the watches. I know I mentioned I wanted to also try like stamping. I haven't gone back and checked my stamp collection to see if I have... See, I was messing with different punch options. See if I have like a step stamp. A step stamp. I do love these stickers. These are also Proud Sticker Design. I just placed an order with her, and so I'm a little frustrated that I'm gonna have to order another. At some point, I'm gonna have to have a no spend, and I really need to keep to it. But, you know, I asked her about those crosses, and I'm so excited about them. And for her to make a sticker panel to go here is like so sweet, and definitely what I want for this planner. So I'm gonna have to place an order. I'm gonna have to do it. It's like every season I think, oh, I don't need any more stickers. I'm gonna do a no spend. And then there's a sale. Or then I'm out of my favorite thing. Or then it's the holiday season and everything's on sale, or it's Black Friday. There's always a reason to buy something, and you just have to not. You just have to not. Let me see. Did these fit vertically? I think they fit vertically. You can't tell. Oh wait, yeah, you just got to make sure you avoid the underside of the pocket. So those will fit in there. And I think, are we almost done? So there's my weekly. Let's go back to the back guy. This is where I'm doing my weight tracking and my step counts. And we do have a number for that last week in June into July. And that week I had 37,978. And that's not great for me. I really would like to see 40,000 steps or more per week. That is what we are hoping for. So, and that on average gets me to about, I think, 5,700 steps a day. So I need to be averaging, pull this guy out. I need to be averaging about 5,700 steps a day to get me to that 40,000 goal a week. So I'm just going to be a little bit more mindful of that moving forward. Let's grab a pen. I've been using these chisel tip pens from, ooh, that's different. This one's gotten a little inky. These are from the Archer and Olive Desk Aesthetic box. I just really like these colors. So I'm just going to keep going back and forth with these colors through this tracker. That got really juicy though. And what did we say? 37,978. So just a few hundred steps more than the previous week. Not that much more. So there we go. Pop this guy back in. You can always snip between each twin loop so that you can get that kind of disc bound experience of pulling your pages off when you need to get into some detailed stuff. So there we go. We have filled in my step counter. And oh, and then as far as damage goes, like the coffee and stuff, can you guys see? I just wanted to show you the coffee stains. People pay for that in their planners or in like specialty papers. I know people will pay for coffee stained stuff. It wasn't really what I was going for with this planner, but it is what it is. All right, guys, we are done talking about wellness for the week. We will pick up where we left off next week. We'll talk about how the week went for me. Gosh, I really need to be on top of my metformin. Maybe what I'll do is I'll circle it when I take it. Maybe that's what I'll do. So we'll go over how the week went, and then we'll move on to setting up the next week. Let me know, are you still enjoying seeing these videos where I just chat nonsense about my life and how this is going? Let me know if it's still an encouragement to you, and I'll keep filming them. And if you're starting to lose interest, that's fine too. I could keep all this to myself, so I can also not upload these every Wednesday. You guys let me know. I am here but to serve. Come hang out with me over on Instagram. My handle is The Joyful Sojourn. And one last thing, I am really loving this planner, the mini horizontal from Laurel Denise. Yes, I am an affiliate for her, but I feel like this has really like changed the game for me. So if you are looking to start tracking wellness, I really recommend this. I do. It's been so fun for me to get it set up and just to have it, you know, it's not too big and bulky. It's been really a pleasure to have. And so I do want to recommend this if you are looking at doing wellness tracking. I don't think I've actually made a plug for this planner in the last couple of weeks, but it is working for me and I really do like it, and I think it's still available. So if you are on a similar journey, you might want to consider this. Yes, Joyful 10 will save you 10% off on your purchase. But I am telling you this because it's working for me, guys. Even if I skip a day and don't track my food. Oh, you know what? I haven't updated my dots. Should we update my dots? No, I'm gonna call it a video. I will update my dots off camera. But yeah, just wanted to like make it clear that I am fully on board with this planner. And I don't know if I would use a mini for like planning my everyday life because it is small, but it's just enough to be like a tracker. And it's really, really satisfying. So anyways, I'm enjoying this planner, guys. I'm like really enjoying it. All right. I think that's it. God bless you, friend. God bless you and keep you. Do something that nourishes your mind, body, and spirit. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.